I just don't think like this cannot be what you put in the bag for Drag Race. It can't. Why? Why is that what you saw? Yeah.
And put it in a suitcase.
Give me the honey, give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it, yeah. No, 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 no.
What's up, y'all? We are back. That is so ugly.
Everything was wrong.
We are back again for another episode of your favorite RuPaul's review show, Dragon. Now, as you all can see, there's been a slight change in the mug. We just, decided to shave the hair off. Just, trying something different. It's
not
good
everybody can do it. Every girl ain't able. Everybody can't do that, mama. Yes. Let them know.
But no, I just wanted to try a little something different, just a little something. But we'll see. It'll be back in like 2 weeks. So I am your host, Mukari Rashad. And I
Okay, cool. Yep. Cool.
This is what this episode about to be given.
All right, I need this, so let's go.
That's the intro, y'all. So we're gonna move on. We got
yes, thank you so much, Mukari. Yes.
Mukari Rashad. That's me.
Okay.
Now that you know who I am, who's this other girl on the screen? It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Chase Cassidy.
I'm Chase Cassidy. Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on?
Chase Cassidy.
Yes, Chase Cassidy.
You're a dog.
Yep.
So we are here to break down this new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, and this is episode 6.
How was it episode 6 and we still got 80 hoes on like like at the end when they be on the runway like lined up next to each other?
11 queens left.
Like shit.
Episode 6. Whew. Okay, so now this was a very interesting episode. Now when we get down to it, we had this we have the old women challenge. They fast forward 50 years and said, what would drag be in 50 years? And we're going to break it down into 3 groups, and we're going to give it to 3 genres. We're going to give it to the hip hop, and we're going to do the country, and we'll do a little rock and roll. However, when they get down to the genre selection and the group selection, there is going to be some tension.
Some producers ain't shit, and they know what they doing. And like when they did that, I was like, I promise you, those producers thought they was like, yo, y'all remember last season when Bosco and Lady Camden got into it? Make them pick their own teams. I'm telling you, them producers, they ain't shit. But this is good. This is good producer meddling, so I'm not mad. Like, make them fight it out. And although it was bad extra, it was entertaining to watch. So,
absolutely was. And I just want to say that, for the record, I'm gonna say this here now.
I know what you about to say. Go ahead.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you know. I don't think you know.
Do you really know?
No, you know.
Thank you.
I love Luxx, New Orleans, London.
That's what I thought you was gonna say. Yes. When I was watching it last night, I was like, let me tell you, Luxx is doing all of them were doing a lot. Everybody was doing a lot. But I was like, MK is going to live for the little bit of extra seasoning that Luxx is putting on it over everybody else. Like, she was doing the most.
I loved it. And her and Mistress Isabel together are a problem.
Yeah.
Them two, because they they know fun shade and they know how to make it look serious, and that's my type of shade. And Malaysia Baby Doll Fox was so bothered. She was so bothered.
They were calling into question her taste level, and she wasn't having it, honey.
At all.
She was like, "So y'all gonna give me this medal, and you gonna shut up?" I mean, at the same time, like I get it, right? But at the end of the day, once it got to it, Marsha was like, "Girl, if y'all don't flip this fucking coin," and I was like, "I am Team Marsha on this one." Like,
baby, Malaysia said she's not playing no damn paper, rock, scissors. She's not doing none of that. She said, "Why don't we just put metal in the hat? put metal and put country in the hat, and we draw from that."
It was definitely giving Trina the team. Come on, Miami. Was it Lucy or Jax? One of the two who was like, when they figured out that the other two teams was fighting, it was like, "We'll take hip hop. We'll take it." I was like,
yeah.
That's how you play the game, bitch.
Yeah. If y'all fight over there, we got we on, and then everybody's happy. So
they failed at it, but whatevs. It's fine.
Yeah. And we'll get to that.
Literally.
But when we get down to talk about this doggone Maxi Challenge. So the Maxi Challenge was performing old lady girl group, and so the country girls were up first. So we got Luxx Noah London, we got Mistress Isabel Brooks, Marcia, and we got Selena S. Titties, your favorite queen.
Just gonna keep saying that, huh?
You know, I'm gonna pin somebody on you every season. That's just gonna be the norm.
At least this is a queen that I actually like this season, so it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine.
I'm so glad because that turned around for you. You was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this queen.
Yeah.
And then now
she's cool. I'm rooting for her. Yeah.
Yeah. Selena's doing her thing.
Yeah, she did. She did great in the challenge too. Like she didn't think she would, but I think she killed it. She was entertaining. I enjoyed her.
Yeah.
Marsha was there.
With no makeup on.
With no she failed at the look. Like
yeah.
Like it she didn't fit the brief with that. Luxx killed it. I thought Luxx did a great job. Her cadence,
can we get into her vocals for a minute?
Like everything I was like, okay. That was fun. That was really fun. And who else was it? He's silly. Was it Lucy in that group?
Yeah. No, Luxx, Marsha, Mistress, and Selena.
Mistress is fine. She's fine.
Yeah, I mean, comedy is always gonna win with RuPaul. Like, you know, so it's like I think more so Isabel made them laugh with just some of the crazy stuff she was doing. But performance-wise, I think Luxx ate them all up.
Yeah,
for sure.
I thought she was a contender to win this episode, even from not that, but that we'll get to what she had on later. We'll get there. I thought she was going to take another win. This was a tight episode with possible. I gotta say. Yeah,
I will agree there. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, we're gonna get to that runway. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this metal group. So in the rock and roll group, we got my good girlfriend Aura Mayari. We got Malaysia Baby Doll Fox, Sasha Kobe, and we got Spice, aka Nutmeg. So
it's Stevia and Splendor. Is that
but Stevia alone as a name is fucking hilarious. Like Stevia. Okay. What's your dad's name? Steve.
No. Stevia was there. She was there and she did a number in the group. I think she was the weakest in the group.
Absolutely. It had like none of her performance gave rock and roll.
None of it. It was just, it's what she did at the talent show, is what she did in the lip sync, is what she, it's just what they do. Aura, literally just now, I just figured out why I was not bothered, but like why I was kind of like almost like she's still with the faces, and I understand it's part of the character, but if you had not been doing that, like every week, I wouldn't be so bothered by it. But especially since you pointed it out, like I'm really tired of like the screwed up. Like I don't want that, no more. Like I don't want. Like so that kind of took me out of it. Did she perform well? Yeah. Did she deserve a win?
I can say that I was honestly gagged when they announced her as the winner because I don't know if it was just the edit. Because I'm like, from what I saw, I don't see how she won. So maybe she did a whole bunch that we didn't see. But that was, that caught me off guard that she actually won the challenge.
Very shocking, but she was all right. Who else was on that team?
Yeah, Malaysia.
She was fine.
She fought for nothing.
Yeah, like she didn't. I thought she was going like, and she didn't do any of that. I'm like, you did fine. Like you did okay.
And then we have Sasha Colby. She's a performer.
Give her everything. For me, I was like, oh, she could win this.
It was the saggy tits for me.
It was her everything. She committed. Like a lot of times you see queens that look like her, trans or not, that take themselves way too seriously and are not willing to like be silly and have a good time and like,
especially when they're already beautiful.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't want to do the show time and time again. And you kind of saw that even with Robin a little bit. Like this episode, like she commits, and I love it. I love it.
My favorite song off of SZA's new album, Snooze.
Robin Fierce.
Robin Snooze is what she should change her name to.
I really couldn't tell you, other than her entrance look, I couldn't tell you anything she did this season, really. And okay, I gotta say, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said, I kind of knew last week, once they sent Amethyst home, I knew Robin was like right behind because they had them in a storyline in tandem together, that whole like, oh, they dated thing. And once they started going nowhere, they let Amethyst go. And I was like, Robin, you are not, she's not interesting television, or she wasn't giving interesting television otherwise, or at least we didn't see, cutting room floor, whatever. Like we didn't see it. So I'm like, you are in danger because you're not giving anything. So I honestly think, personally, I know I'm skipping ahead, but like, I think that's the reason why she went home over Jax, was because Jax gave producers a little bit more with the fact that she's willing to be a little more bitchy, just a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, she's also a performer. Like she's a great performer on stage. Yeah. So when it got down to the bottom two with Jax and Robin, I was like, oh shit, Robin finna go home. Because say what you want about Jax and the fashions that she presents and how she presents in the challenges, the bitch, she go tear her stage up. She
turned the performance. She did, and that's not to say, because I think Robin also turned the performance as well. I think if it was anybody else, Robin would have sent them home.
You think so?
I think she had a great performance. I think she was very it was a strong performance. I do. I hated that motherfucking song. What? The one time this season when we finally get two black queens in the bottom and we can have a good show, you gave...
Yeah, I don't know what that song goes about.
That? Now, they turned it. They did what they could do with it. But didn't nobody want that? I'm just saying, I want that.
Agreed.
What was that?
I don't even remember the name of the song.
It was You Don't Need To, Basura, the trash.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I don't know.
I done jumped all the way ahead, y'all. They done got me mad. I was upset at that last night. I was like, this is the song for these two things who about to tear this set. Girl, get out of here, man.
Jack still sold it in her Oompa Loompa, like Willy Wonka fit. Like, I was here for it.
Trash bag.
We're gonna talk about the old dirty bitches.
Yes.
The hip hop girls.
Disappointment.
So we got Anitra, we got Jax, we have Lucilla Dookie, and Robin Fierce. This could have been a lot better.
Agreed.
Jax had nothing on pertaining to a white, not a white woman. Not a white woman, an old woman.
Yes.
It looked like she just kind of painted herself older, slightly, and put on some glasses.
Cool.
That was it. And I completely get why RuPaul was looking at them like that. It was no cohesiveness with the group. It was just like nobody understood what hip hop was. It seemed.
That concerning.
And Robin hit a split twice in one episode. Groundbreaking. Yeah, and Lucy LaDuca, probably, unfortunately, but probably had the best verse out of all of them.
Yeah.
And I think it's simply because she put her old woman voice on it and it was funny.
Yeah, she took it there, and when you take it there and nobody else does, it's kind of like, well, girl, yeah.
It just is what it is.
Like, she's one to watch. Like, she's like slightly edged out of my top 4, but like she's a strong contender.
All right, so then when it gets down to, so you get past the maxi challenge, right? When it gets down to the runway, right? We have tie-dye to die for as our runway challenge.
Yes.
So the girls are scheduled to come out in Tadisha.
There you go. Yes.
So, okay.
Ooh.
First, let me say,
Coochie was out. I just want to say RuPaul's Coochie was out.
That's all I was just gonna say.
Girl,
I was like, first, let me say, RuPaul had on a tight ass t-shirt.
She did.
It was giving Reynolds.
Not Reynolds. Oh man. Yeah,
it was giving Reynolds.
I said Rue. I said okay, Brew. Coming out here with nothing on.
So yeah, Rue got her coochie out. Moving on. Right. We love that. We'll let that old thing breathe.
Right.
Listen, she's a seasoned professional. So let's get into these looks, right? This tie-dye look. I don't know what made them want to do this of all things, but hey, let the girls live. First up, Anitra.
Throw it away.
I don't know what that was. Like, I literally just don't know what it was.
What are they talking about when it was like, oh, this is so cool, and I was like, this is nothing. Like, what is?
And again, maybe it looked better in person on the set. From the cut that they gave us, all I saw was cuts and pieces of the outfit.
Yeah, it just looked
still
fabric.
It wasn't. It gave me nothing. It made me feel nothing.
I just couldn't believe that they were like, this is great. Like, you look fabulous. I'm like, this. Okay, cool, Max. I don't care, man. That's why.
Yeah, but that's one thing I said about Anitra. Like, because of the way she sells it on the runway, she's gonna make it look good, and she could have on some bullshit like this, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, like, I just love that, because it's her confidence when she walking on the runway. She gonna make somebody believe it, not me, but somebody. Let's talk about your bottom 4 queen.
Get her out.
Jax.
Go home.
Jax, aka Sister Oompa Loompa.
What is like? I don't understand this. I don't.
Mama look straight out of the goddamn Willy Wonka chocolate factory with this outfit on, and I hated it. Like, I don't understand anything about this outfit.
Me either. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, and my thing is, if you're gonna do this whole orange thing like this, then why not?
Why was it not tie-dye? Why was it not a tie-dye pattern?
Why didn't you paint your face too? Maybe because I don't understand the look. I'm asking the wrong questions, but like,
yeah,
she continues over and over and over again to come out on MTV's runway.
Yeah,
do wrongness. Like, it's baffling to me that this is what she's packed for the show.
I will say this week, this cut did not show her sliding.
It did not show her sliding. I was glad to see that. Thank you for. You know what? Good job. Good on you, Bax. Good on. Yes.
But yeah. But anyway, Lucy LaDuca.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, it was giving George Washington realness.
Yo!
It was like if George Washington was our first president drag queen, this is what he would look like.
Wow, you've ruined this for me.
I didn't like it. I'm sorry. Maybe if it had been a different color.
Damn. I was about to say, yo, Lucy is always pressed. That's one thing about her. She's always gonna be crisp and clean. And then you said Washington. I'm like, yeah, she's still crisp and clean, but damn, she look like George Washington, yo. I see it. It's the wig. The wig. It's the wig. It's the powder wig. That's what's doing it, man. Like, it's going back.
And I'm not mad at the whole look. Like her face looks good as fuck. Like the face is done. But it's the wig. The wig I hate. I hate it.
It is. Yo, like I think like the purple was nice on her. Like I like the construction. She looks great. It's just that
the construction. It's giving 4 years ago. Yeah, no thanks. And next up we have
who is white woman?
Child. Her name Robin, because I ain't seen no fierceness from her.
At all. She's pretty. The girl is pretty.
She's really pretty. She's gorgeous.
I mean,
in and out of drag.
I think I'm gonna say it again, and somebody said it. I was watching the pit stop. Bianca Del Rio said it. She was like, "This is what All Stars is for." Because I'm gonna say it again. I think she will be a couple years. Get out on the road, do your thing, get over that, get out of that, making everything perfect. I'm telling you, I think she'd be great in All Stars. But like, girl, forgettable in a season. Like,
I don't know what her reservations are. But she hasn't opened up. She hasn't given us anything. She's given us the bare minimum. Like even this look this week, it's a basic tie-dye dress with a belt around it. Like it's just like we've seen this so many times before with this beauty supply store wig. Like I'm not impressed. Like it was like she did exactly what Princess Poppy did. This is like on that same level. This is on Princess Poppy level with that blue unit she had on. Girl, this is the same thing. This is no better.
I just don't think like again, a note I had for somebody else earlier. This cannot be what you put in the bag for Drag Race. It can't.
Sissy.
Why? Why is that what you saw yet?
And put it in a suitcase. No, you know what makes me mad about Robin? Because that bitch got it.
She does have it.
And she gave us nothing.
She got it.
So I'm mad at her.
Like I can see like Nene said that, the girls over at Potomac they're not stars, they're starless. Like
yes, they're starless.
But
I wanted more for her. I really did.
Yeah. Our first black queen gone this season is the fiercest hoe there. Damn.
No, it's not.
Was she one of the fiercest hoes there?
One of, yes. She's not one of one. She's not that.
No, she's not. She's not.
Because Luxx, if anybody, would be one of one.
No Tito. Speaking of fierce hoes, on this next girl coming up, I liked this.
Speaking of fierce hoes, she's been fierce since the beginning, except for that Werther's rapper. However, this one was great.
The toilet paper? Don't don't forget the toilet paper now.
Oh Lord, the toilet paper.
That's a missteps, child. Don't.
That's true. I almost gave her a lot.
Lest we forget, honey. No.
Well, one thing I will say, the face is always
stamped.
Every time.
Every single time.
But this look I was not mad at. Like at first, I didn't love it at first sight.
Okay.
I will say that. But the more I got into it, like I think she's just like for what blah, blah, blah. Let me figure out what the fuck I'm trying to say. What I feel.
That's what we're doing.
I feel like for what the big girls have presented on the RuPaul's main stage, she's like the cleanest one.
Period.
Like, hands down. So that's why it's hard for me to really critique her to the extent of anything different. But it's like when she had the little toilet tissue under her shoes and stuff, she presented that look. And then with the Werther's original candy wrapper, like that was a bit intense.
Bruh.
But that's what I'm not mad at. I am not mad at the amethyst look.
I don't know why intense just took me like that. That's hilarious.
What?
It was a bit intense. Go ahead.
It was. She literally came out in amethyst.
I loved it. I was like, yes. Like she came out, I was like, bitch, this is what I'm talking about. Like she looks in, this is how you interpret the challenge. Tie-dye. Like this is giving me tie-dye, but it's also giving me Mistress, and it's also giving me like, I'm gonna remember this. I remember. Yeah. So shouts out to her. She looks fab. I do want to get over, for me, seeing her in drag and always thinking about Eureka is really hard for me. Like, cause it's the resemblance is like, out of drag, cool. In drag, I'm like, this is Eureka.
I mean, they got the same big faces.
No.
No shade towards her. Still love her down.
Like, even with, speaking of Luxx, like, originally when I first saw her, I was like, oh, it's giving Simone. But I don't see that anymore. And they have the same build, the same way that Eureka and Mistress have. It's just, it might be the way that Mistress paints. Maybe that's it. Maybe she paints herself in a way that is reminiscent of Eureka. Just saying.
Keep saying it. And maybe you'll convince Hope.
Nigga.
Because you won't be convincing anyone else. So, dream on.
Casper!
Girl. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay. Whew. That's
but yes, as you were saying, Luxx, Noir, London.
Probably
Simone.
Just
never.
This look is insane though.
The look was great. It was given very much Beyonce standing on the sun. Can you feel the heat on my skin? Can you feel all this loving? You and me standing on the sun. Can you feel my heart burning? Can you feel all this good loving? You and me standing on the sun. Did you get into that poetic piece?
Give it to me. Yes.
There's your short.
Can you imagine? That's great. That's great. Oh man, for real. This is one of my favorite things that she's worn this season. This is another reason why I was like, she could win this. I thought she could possibly win the challenge because, like, estúpida is what she looked. Even down to the hair. The color.
She even gave you tie-dye hair. Like, come on. And that color looks fucking amazing on her skin.
I'm sorry, say that again?
That color looks fucking amazing on her skin.
Piriana, like, not even up for question. What did you think about her presentation? I know you in the past you've had issues with the way that she presents on the runway.
She deserved it. I have no notes.
None.
She gave it.
She did. She looks amazing in this, man.
Mm-hmm.
She looks amazing. Her body, like, girl, drag.
Like, she keeps getting better.
She does. She does.
And I love that for her. She keeps getting better. All right, so next up, after Miss Luxx Noir London, we have Selena Estitis.
Estitianas. I liked this. I'm going to just jump out there and say it. I thought she looked beautiful.
What is that?
This is the best she's done, in my opinion.
She gave you a little cinched waist.
Yeah.
And it was very much like the elements. It was giving me the elements, earth elements. It was giving a little fire. It was giving a little water. It was all the things, and that face was done.
Yeah, she got the face together. Like I like. Yeah, this is a good week for her. She did great in the challenge, and like I said, finally the runway. Like I was like, yes, is this what all of the budget went for your drag race clothes into this dress? Because it's great.
Listen, it was great. It was very avant-garde. Like it was amazing. I loved it. I thought she looked great.
She's a very unique queen. Even in her look, the way she paints her face, like she's unique, and I think that's a great thing. This was a good week for her. Shouts out to her, man. Come on, S titties.
Next up, we have
mayonnaise. That's what we have. mayonnaise.
Yeah, her.
Not tie-dye.
I didn't get it. Like, and I like once you took a closer look, the blood, I guess it was like the blood running from her nose, supposed to have been like tie-dye. But it was like, girl, what the fuck? And still you have on no makeup.
That's the thing. Take the notes that they're giving you. Even if it's not your aesthetic, while you're there on the show, it's your aesthetic. Take the note. Also, this is not tie-dye at all. It's a fun, cute little costume that kind of goes with your shtick. But what else? Yeah. I was kind of surprised. Like she was giving bottom 3 T's for me.
Yeah.
Not exactly bottom 2, because I do feel like Robin and Jax did do worse than she did. Even in the look department, even though this look doesn't fit the bill, it does look good. It's just like she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything.
Like you put the bare minimum in the challenge. The challenge was tie-dye, and you came out in a white shirt.
It's bare minimum.
White flannel, a white blazer.
I don't get why this is for the tie-dye challenge. I don't get it.
Yeah. But you know who's somebody who did get it? Sasha Colby.
Sasha Colby came out giving me Lisa Frank.
Yes, Lisa Frank.
She gave me what I wanted in the tie-dye challenge. She went for the quintessential like tie-dye like color pattern, and she made it look good. Like she just looks good, man. Like ain't nothing to drag.
No, nothing at all. She looks amazing.
Yes.
Like if I would change anything about it, I would just change the running time in which they showed it. It needed more screen time. That's it.
Perfect. Workbench.
Tens. And next up we have our winner of the challenge, our sister girl Aura Mayari.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like no lie. As soon as she came out, I was like, I want to wear that. I said, I want to wear this. This is I literally, not even joking, I want that for me. This looks dope. This is just, I was like, wow, what a way to interpret the challenge and make it new and fresh and edgy and like androgynous and sexy.
Like the fact she had on no shirt under with just the chains, it was like so fucking sexy.
It's just like ooh.
The ponytail was everything.
I really want this. Like I will wear this. This is just dope, man. Like this was I can't say enough about this. Is one of the things that I'm going to remember as well. Like I'm gonna be thinking about this garment like 2 seasons from now when we talking about something else. Somebody, yo, remember when Aura had that situation? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, she ate that.
Yeah.
Ate that. Next up, we got Nutmeg, aka Spice. She gave us B&B. Bare minimum brats.
That's it. Looks good. It's the same.
I'm wondering if this is going to be her every look for each challenge.
Yes,
it's like Bratz doll, but make it tie-dye. Bratz doll, but make it metallic. Bratz doll, but make it, who is she? Bratz doll.
Like, and this is not clocking her. Like, she looks good. She
She
good.
does.
And she always looks good. Great. But like when she comes down the runway, for me, it's just like it's a time for me to look away from the screen. It's a time for me to go refill my water cup. It's a time for me to, scratch my sack because I know that I'm not going to miss anything. I'm not going to miss it. I've seen it. I saw it last week and the week before that. It's not a lot of innovation in the fashions. She looks great though. The wig, the face, she looks fat.
Next up, we have our good sis, Malaysia, baby doll, 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 Fox.
Beautiful. No, she
Gals.
looks beautiful. No, for real. She looks great. My only issue is like this is just big. That pink area, I think it just
The torso.
it's just it don't seem quite right,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
but she looks great. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
she
dragging,
does.
I'm not dragging her. She looks great. It's just I wish that was different.
Yeah. Like it's like I almost don't like it,
Okay.
but I will say that she's the only one that presented tie-dye within a pattern.
Tie-dye with what?
Within a pattern. So like her tie-dye looked like floral prints.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's that it does. And in
Yeah,
my
so
head, knowing it's a tie-dye competition, in my head, I just accepted that they were flowers, knowing it's tie-dye. So that's really that's good execution.
Yeah. So I'm not mad at it, but I do get what you're saying about the mid-piece. But another thing about this bitch, the face is gonna always be there.
Always.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all of them.
It's all of them, yeah. We did it in an hour again, pretty much. How about that?
Period. And then when we get down to the bottom two, though, we have already skimmed over this just to make it official.
Yeah.
We got motherfucking, well, first, of course, Mayari won. And then we got Jax.
Can we
and
talk
got
about that real quick? Because
Aura's win.
what the fuck was that? I just wanted to tap on it really quick. It makes sense.
I thought it should have been Luxx.
And see, I was thinking Sasha Colby. But having Luxx come up second, I was definitely with Aura, but I'm like third place. Third place is fitting, But she won, and I was not expecting that at all. I was really like, me and Buster looked at each other like, is she okay? Like,
I mean, granted, the runway was stupid.
it's stupid, crazy.
I will give her that, but again, I don't think that we were granted enough time or enough insight on the performances that were presented. Like it was just we didn't really get to see what they saw,
Well, I blame Tadra Call.
But yeah, so Aura won. I'll get down to the bottom two. We got Raven Baxter and Robin Fierce. And
Forgot about that. Backs. Come on, backs.
oh shit. But we got them two in the bottom. And long story short, if you haven't watched it, Jax ate her ass up effortlessly. And Robin went the fuck home.
Don't make it sound.
She did. She really did.
I enjoyed both of their performances. They both did good. I will give it to Jax. Jax did beat her. But I'm not going to play
Down.
that.
She whooped that whole ass.
Yeah. One thing
said, wop, 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 wop.
Jax's dance moves are tight. She hits her marks on the beat, and I appreciate that.
When she first dropped down on her knees, and I thought I was the only person that could do something like that. Nobody dropped down on their knees quicker than me. However, Jax ate that. She ate that.
She did a great job. And she looked terrible doing it. So shouts out to her.
Well, she was in costume. When she was flipping around the stage, it was giving Willy Wonka, but the performance was great.
It was certainly a costume. It was a costume.
Wonka on Broadway.
Broadway? Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Oh, don't do old Jaxie like that.
Let me stop doing backs like that. Listen, she is probably lovely, and I have spent time here for real. Like I don't mean no hard disease queens. It's just fun. But like Jax, I went back. It's so funny. I watched Jinx Monsoon, so I went back and finally watched all the pit stops that I haven't watched this whole season. And I forgot what episode. No, it was the first episode. Jinx Monsoon was talking about Jax, and she seems to feel the same way that I do. So I don't feel bad. Like when she came into the workroom, Jinx was like, pretty much,
very much that. Yes,
like. Come on, Jax. Give us something this season before you go home in the next 2 weeks. Like, jeez. She's got to be next up. She's gonna be the next Amethyst. Like,
you need to send her one of those hoodies.
That's fucking tea. It took me a second. I was like, why? And then I'm like, because she the homie. Because she the homie in the runway. That's why. That's why.
Oh, Jesus.
She's definitely the homie in the runway.
Oh, absolutely. That'll be the perfect person.
What? Jackson.
Really would.
She was stop playing.
Period. Branding.
Back. Yeah, this is foolish. Girl, end your show. We done got on these people's nerves today. I feel like it's too much. It's a mess.
We win with a smile, we lose with a smile. Either way, it's still a winner, baby. Hated it. Like even her goodbye line was just trash.
Yeah, it was like, just go, girl. Like, don't, just go. Like, see you in a few years on All Stars. I'm just disappointed in her, man. I'm disappointed.
I would have walked off that stage and said, "And you still ain't shit."
I know that's right.
That would be my extra line, child. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, let's get the hell out of here. We have been on here acting a fool long enough.
Yeah.
So I gotta go ahead and finish my laundry. I ran out of tucking panties, and I got. No, I'm just playing. But I hope you all have enjoyed us as we review RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 6. We now have 11 queens standing and 19 more episodes to go. I hear that next week there's no one going home.
Don't play with me. No. I was like, wait. Ain't no way. Okay.
Oh, now y'all starting this shit.
I'm like, don't do this. Don't do this. That's the fact. Go back and get Irene Dubois because she deserves to come back.
I was just going to say, and the week after that, Irene Dubois will be returning. Make sure y'all tune in to our other show that goes live every Sunday called. Never mind. I'm not funny. I can't even get it out. I'm about to stop talking foolishness, and we're gonna end this show. So thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it so much. And now I'm about to go shopping and find something for the house.
No, he gonna say it after I hit stop recording. It's gonna be stupid. Okay, all right, girl. Thank y'all. It was great.
And always remember, share.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, stir. Like, I know how to get more butch for y'all. All right, let me see.
Here we go. Give it to him. You taking his hair down, honey. Okay. Yes, it's giving me Hurt Plus commercial from 1992. Yes, mama. Come on. Yes. Head and Shoulders. Pantene.
Uh,
You ain't shit. The fuck boy is about to come out of him in a second. Y'all, here we go. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Let me see the fuck boy.
all right, make sure y'all tune in next week. We got lots and lots and lots of surprises for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Listen, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you tell a friend, tell a folk, tell a hoe. And don't forget about that merch either. All right. Peace.
Don't wait for me with this. Give me the honey, give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it, yeah.